In this video we're checking out how to play Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters on bass guitar. This is part of the Andy Guitar band program where we're learning how to play 21 band songs, and you get to play them along with my band, the Andy Guitar Band, where we have all sections filmed and I'll be showing you all parts on guitar, bass guitar and also drums. We have drum tutorials in this series. Really fun. Check out the start of this playlist if you want to learn more about that. Learn to Fly is absolutely one of my favourite songs in this particular series, and we have just 3 notes throughout most of it. I'm going to be picking those notes with my fingers. You can use a pick if you want. This is an inclusive course and I want all of you to have your main focus on learning full songs and then playing along with the band to give you that feeling of joining in with a band and hopefully the inspiration for you guys want to make your own band as well, and or join a band or create your own, as I say. So the 3 notes we have in this song are the B note at the 7th fret of the thickest string. And to pluck that, we're going to, of course, rest our thumb on the top of the pickup just here, which I covered in the last couple of videos, and just pick it and have it ringing out with our first finger. We then need to slide to the 2nd fret and play the F sharp note at the 2nd fret just here, noting that I'm at this side of the fret area, so this is all of fret 2, but if we're at this side, or in the middle, we have to press substantially harder to get it to ring out, but if we're right against the fret metal wire here, it's a lot easier. We should also be keeping our elbow in as well, kind of good positioning. The next note is just the open E. That would take us through all of the verses just playing each of those notes once. What could be simpler? So we have 7th fret, 2nd fret, and then the open E, which rings out for twice the amount of time. This would be for the verses. Run and tell all of the angels, this could take all night. I think I need a devil to help me get things right. It is exactly the same as that in the chorus and also for the intro, but we want to use the following picking pattern. That is the rhythm, 1, 2 and 4 and I'm just picking that alternate between the first 2 fingers. So I'm plucking 1st, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 1st, 2nd. As soon as we pick that last one, we would have to move straight down to the 2nd fret. Let me give you an example here. Do that pattern again on the open string. Looking to the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life. That would be how the intro goes. In the chorus, that happens 3 times just as I've demoed like there, and then we go to the 10th fret and then 12th fret on made my way back home when I learned to fly high, and then back to how we've done already. That part one more time. We're actually going to just do 8th notes alternate. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then back. So this was after. And just by learning those parts, you can play along to the first 2.5 minutes or so of this song, which would be intro, verse, chorus, riff, verse, chorus. Okay, so we've got so much of the song learnt just by essentially remembering 3 notes and then a couple of notes at the end. Recap over those was the single note on the verses, and then the pattern for the intro and the chorus. end of that chorus on the lyric, make my way back home when I learn to fly high. Alright, and that is what we're going to be having a go at playing along to now. So let's have a go at playing along to the band now, but what we're going to do is we're going to start off by slowing it down. I'm going to slow it down to 75% speed so that you can really see what you're doing and learn these parts while joining into the band, and then gradually increase that speed up to 100% speed, essentially. This is something that you can do with any video on YouTube using the settings, changing the settings to either 100% or 75% or 50%. It's a really useful feature that you can do with any recordings on YouTube, so even if it's the original recording of Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters or any live takes, and slow those videos down if you need. But I'm going to have done that already with this video, and we're going to have a go at doing intro, verse and chorus. If you can get that minute or so worth of music learnt and practiced along to this next section, you're in perfect stead already to go and play along to the full band recording, but we do expect it to take a few attempts. I'm not expecting it to go perfectly smoothly first time, because anything worth doing doesn't happen straight away. It takes a little bit of time, a little bit of practice and patience on our part. So without further ado, let's give this a go. You're going to be able to see exactly what I'm playing and what Chris in the band was playing, but you're going to get that feeling of joining in, and it's going to be really fun. Let's have a go now, and please play along. This could take all night. I think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hope me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is a lie. We started out laughing and watched the last one die. And I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. And I'm looking for a complication, looking just from time to time. Made my way back home and I learned to fly high. It can wait one night. I'll give it all away if you give me one last try. We'll live happily ever trapped if you just save my life. Run and tell the angels that everything's alright. And I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. And I'm looking for a complication, looking for some time to time. Made my way back home when I learned to fly high. Made my way back home when I learned. So that was the first half of the song. I hope you enjoyed playing along and it went okay for you. Again, if it needs a bit more practice, that's entirely the point of this series, to give you the focus and a set of songs to work on and keep coming back to the live footage to see where you're up to as the real test as to where you're at. So the end of the second chorus, we repeat this last part and we have this new sequence of notes. This is on. Made my way back home when I learned to fly high. Made my way back home when I learned to fly All right, and when we're into that next section, we call that the middle 8. Often in America, this can be called a bridge, but I think middle 8's a good term for it because it tends to be, it's often 8 bars. It doesn't have to be 8 bars, but it tends to at least be in the middle of the song, okay? It usually happens after the second chorus. We just have that extra bit here. Oh, when I learned to fly. So we've done that already. We then go to the 7th fret, 9th fret, 10, and 12. That's at the end of the chorus. This is the chorus, that would be the 3rd repetition. And then we have made my way back home when I learned to fly high. Make my way back home when I learned to. Shouldn't be anything that gives you trouble there if you know the song well enough and you check out some of the live footage as well. We've always got to compare it to the live footage because that's the goal of this series, for you to play along to it. The middle 8, fly, that's a B note, 7th fret as we've started the song already. Down to a G, first time we're playing this G note at the 3rd fret. D, 5th fret of the A string. Then open E. Nearly there, so not too many to go. Passing note, where we're just briefly on the F sharp, and then it's G at the 3rd fret to the 5th fret, which is an A. It's a longer sequence, so this may take a little bit of memorizing, certainly if this is one of your first bass songs you're learning, but let's have a go. So we've got 7th fret, down to 3rd, 5th fret on the A string, open E. Passing note, trying to make this life my own. One more time, and I'm going to use this pattern, which we've done already, to play just once for each one of these notes. The only one that isn't like that is when we're briefly at that 2nd fret, but I'm sure you'll get it just through watching this a couple of times and having a go yourself. Here it comes. 2, 3, 4. Notice that was a slide. We move. And that's it, okay? The second time that happens, Chris in the live recording, the bass player of the band, goes like this. Okay? Just a little bit extra content there, but I think it's very doable for people and it's a good little riff to be comfortable with. So that was 5th, open, 5th fret again, 2nd fret, open E. If you want to take on the rest of the songs in this course, this is the kind of example where you're going to have to get that down in your own time, but work through these songs. That's the kind of extra content that I'm hoping to, most of you will be able to do by following this series. One last time, whole middle 8 section. 2, 3, 4. This is the second time now. Then, look into the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, just as we have done before. And that is the middle 8 section. Now the only other part to this song to do is the ending, which it's the end of the chorus first of all we need to get, and it's this part we've done already, but it happens 3 times. The part that goes, make my way back home when I learned to fly high. We've learned that already, we're just going to repeat it again. Constantly using first then second finger alternately. And after that third time, we're going to play the 7th fret, ringing out every bar. And to finish the song, to finish it fully, we're going to go, and I believe Chris uses his first finger for all of them. So that was 7th fret on the thickest string, on the E. 7th fret on the A string, and then the 9th fret also on that A string. But that is all sections of this song, guys, okay? So what we're going to go for now is the full play along. Now, as I've said before, I don't expect anyone to just watch this video once and then be able to play along to this next clip absolutely perfectly first time, especially if you've not got that much bass playing experience yet. It is the purpose of this series for you to have a few attempts and then come back to it over the next few days and learn how to play along to these band clips. Enjoy doing it, get that feeling of playing along to the band, and if with the songs that you want to learn and really perfect, if you want to play in a band, the idea is you can't just practice it until you can maybe get it right once as a bit of a fluke, maybe as a bit of chance. You want to practice along to these until you cannot play them wrong. Imagine playing with a band and it's you're sweating, the lights are on you, you can't see anything other than just a few bits and your fingers in front of your face. It can be a very high pressured environment, absolutely, and we need to be practicing it in the times when we're just on our own and we're working through these songs. Practice them until when we're required to, we can get it right every time. That's the difference. That's what it takes to play in a band, even at this kind of level. So that's what we're working towards. That is what I challenge you to do. But also, enjoy jamming along with the band because it's super, super fun, especially when you've got the parts down and you can really get that live band vibe. It's really fun. All the best playing along. Here comes the clip.
Could take all night. I think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is alive. We started out laughing and watched the last one die. And I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for the sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. And I'm looking for a complication, looking just from time to time. Made my way back home and I learned to fly high.
So there we go, guys. I hope that was something that you enjoyed. Let me know how you're getting on with this series in the comments below. I'm going to be doing more bass lessons, not only from this series, but some more lessons to help people navigate their way around 4 strings on the old bass guitar. Please share this video and share this series with people who want to learn these songs on guitar. Perhaps someone who wants to learn it on drums as well, because we have drum tutorials for all these songs, and you might one day be able to start your own band and be playing on stage yourself. If that's not for you, you can get that same feeling by just jamming along to these band recordings, and you can check out more of those recordings and more tutorials from this series right now.